What's going on, y'all? It's Catching Up Podcast, episode 1.
What it do, my nigga, what it is?
What's up, Denver?
Hey, what it do?
What up, Denver?
Am I the only one turned up?
Just a tad bit.
Congrats to the motherfucking Patriots.
Patriots got it again, man. 6 rings for
God
Tom
damn
Brady.
it, Tom Brady, you fucking goat.
I know, man.
You fucking animal, bruh.
And whoever bet against the Patriots,
Dub, you loser ass
you're
nigga.
silly. You are a goofy.
This is for my
man.
homie Dub. He's a St. Louis Rams fan, LA Rams, whatever. Dub, you loser ass nigga. And this is for my homie Jonah too, man. You loser ass Rams can't represent the NFC West good for shit.
Can anybody tell us what all the states in New England, like which I got Boston, Connecticut, Rhode Island, what's the other thing?
I don't know, bro. I ain't played
a whole bunch of places that don't really matter. That's why they're just called New England.
And they say my name like Mac and Pack your car. Them is all the New England people. For all y'all don't know, yeah, they weird, man. I don't know. They all Patriots fans, Red Sox fans, all that.
The Super Bowl is now over, so get to beating your wife or fighting with your homeboy or whatever you got to do.
And paying up the money that you owe.
Pay up your money, dog. You got to do that. Speaking of paying up money, did either of you guys bet on the Broner and Pacquiao fight?
No. You know what?
Did
To
people
me,
even bet? Because I don't hear.
I know a lot of people bet. I don't know. Like at one point, there's a lot of things in your life that's gonna humble you. You know, in the Bible it says, "The humble will be exalted, and the exalted will be humble." Right?
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro? What?
Hey, it's real stuff, man. It's the truth.
Look, ain't nobody betting on that fucking clown Broner, bro.
Bro, AB.
Broner,
Unless you a
AB.
clown.
I did this for the hood.
Stop doing it for the hood, bro. Do it for yourself, please.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you get
Embarrassment.
too cocky, man. Things just. Oh, what's up, Jose?
You get shitted on. That's what happens.
And Luigi, what up, man?
All right, Mark, you ain't gonna say what up to all your goddamn
Stop giving all these shout outs and shit.
Oh, my bad.
Okay?
Yeah,
Tell them to shout us out. You feel me?
I just never went live, so let me just go live real quick and talk to my people.
We ain't gonna ruin that.
man.
Anyways, like on a more serious tip though, because some of us is turned up. You know, Mark came and blessed us. He brought a bottle of Crown.
Oh, this Mark shit right here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mark, you ain't shit, nigga.
I
Take a
go.
sip.
Yeah, you take you a sip of that.
I would think Mark would drink some shit like this, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like,
It's just soothe. It's alright.
It's a little something for y'all to,
this
you know.
screams Mark. This screams Mark. I want the camera to look. This screams Mark, huh?
Oh, they cry. Okay.
Does this scream Mark?
This screams Mark.
Look, y'all, that don't scream me, okay? That don't scream me. But anyways, back to Ange. What was you talking about earlier?
I want to shout out to the fact that we have 4 women who have announced their candidacy for president in the 2020 election.
Okay.
Woo!
Wow. Yeah.
Hell yeah, the year
That's
of the
great.
motherfucking women. I need all my women to represent.
Okay.
The queens out there. Shout out to the
All the
queens.
motherfucking queens.
Hey. We gonna say the queens are for them ethnic women. Okay.
All right.
They the queens.
Okay.
Oh my
That's
God,
fine.
you're taking the importance behind what I'm saying. Like,
But go ahead.
it's just tight that 4 women has announced their presidency. So be on the lookout for that. The 4 women who have announced their presidency: Elizabeth Warren, she is a Democrat and she is from Massachusetts.
And not a queen.
Another one that
Get
says
that
pack your
straight.
cat.
She's Indian. Remember? Remember
Indian?
Trump called her Pocahontas?
She just
Trump is
sent out an
that's
apology letter to the Cherry Creek Nation.
Cherry Creek Nation or Cherokee?
Cherokee. What did I
Okay.
say? Cherry Creek?
Yeah,
Nigga
Cherokee.
been in
Creek,
Colorado
yeah.
too long, bro.
That's that Denver shit, man.
That's that fucking Denver shit, bro.
Oh,
Anyways,
man.
I read this week that she actually sent an apology letter to the Cherokee for misusing and misappropriating their name by saying that she's been native. And yeah, there's
They
that.
took
So
that the wrong
she's
way.
not native Indian, is what
They
you're saying.
said being native is not about your bloodline. Like, you ain't did shit native.
Mm-hmm.
I could read it to you. I'm gonna pull it up.
All right, God damn it,
Damn, we
Loon,
need-
you just taking it away. Anyways,
I'm not taking it away. I'm just
Man, support the woman. I really don't know.
Yeah,
You
we
can't
will.
really support her.
I'm giving you my
candidates.
I'm giving you my feedback on the candidates, but go ahead.
No, actually, I really want to know that if she sent an apology letter, because if you
she
are
did.
in fact Native American, why are you apologizing? Unless she's speaking from the position of being that she's Caucasian and the fact that maybe she tried to use that as leverage. If she's apologizing,
That's
for
what it
that,
was. That's how they looked at it. Like, okay, even if you are, you ain't been claiming it until now. Now you want to. You've been in the political world for how long, and now you want to try to claim this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going on 80 years old, bro. Now you want to talk about
80.
you Cherokee? Get your ass on.
I get that. But
I guess
feel
that's
like,
more the standpoint they viewing shit from. They're like, no, we ain't fucking with you, man. Don't use my name in vain.
I feel that. Okay, so is that the same argument for our second woman who have announced her presidency, Kamala Harris?
Oh, I heard about her.
She is a Democrat. She is a U.S. Senator from California. And the black community is not fucking with her.
Not fucking with her.
I mean, I don't really know how I feel about her. I haven't really checked the,
Go check the tape, nigga.
Yeah, I haven't really checked.
I ain't checked
I've
the
seen
tape
everybody
myself.
post it on social media, but I just not have checked out.
I really do want to ask our viewers though. Somebody should post this question to our Instagram, or somebody should definitely reply to this. What do you think and know about Kamala Harris, and how do you feel about her? Is she gonna get the black vote? Are y'all gonna vote for her because she black?
Or is she actually going to do something for the United States?
Yeah, or are y'all gonna vote for her because of what she's representing, and what she's gonna bring to the table? Because I think nowadays motherfuckers seen Obama win, so niggas is now like, oh yeah, the black
They
vote.
seen Trump win.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I mean,
beyond
that
Trump, though,
man, he got power.
we didn't vote how we was supposed to. That's
part.
why. And you know why we didn't vote? Because we
the
didn't know
electoral
who.
college is fucked up.
No, we didn't know who to vote for, really.
That's-
That was the most
valid
challenging
point.
thing for young black African Americans who I didn't want to vote for Hillary Clinton. I didn't want to vote for Trump either, though. So
Did
it's
you
just
vote at all?
Damn. Yeah, I think I voted for independent. I can't even remember, bro.
You did not vote for Jill Stein.
I probably did.
Oh my
I
God.
probably did. I couldn't give neither one of them my vote.
I voted for Hillary. I went ahead and voted
You
for
over
Hillary.
here clapping this nigga. She ain't shit either.
She ain't shit, but he better than the nigga that's in office. But whatever, we ain't gonna talk about
Okay.
that because the president
Two
is who
ain't
he
shit
is.
ass niggas. Which one you want?
We're more at a
I'd
national
rather have Hillary
security
as ain't shit.
than we
Mr.
were
Ain't
before.
Shit 8-1 or Mr. Ain't Shit 8-2. Pick one. I mean,
dog.
damn.
Oh, man.
But no, this is what I think though. Now they trying to use that as leverage. They using us as leverage because we what fucking matter in the political world. These old ass niggas is dying out. We
Niggas of all races.
we entering
It's inevitable.
into our late 20s, 30s, where we're understanding more about politics and how shit works, shit like that. So
Population control, things that they put out on the media.
I don't know about all that shit. I'm just talking strictly politics type shit. So I feel like now they trying to get leverage on that community since it's so many of us. If being black ain't gonna cut it, bro. You gotta
have
what
something more
you
than that.
bringing to the table? Cause Cory Booker, a black man,
Oh, he fine. Oh, he fine.
who's trying to run for president, he think he finna niggas think they just gonna sweep the black vote. They're not. And our vote is most important because
And what make you say that?
man, we can control the culture of the United States. Honestly,
Well, our culture is everything. Black
It's
culture
everything.
is
So
everybody
having-
wants to be black without really being black.
so having
Yeah,
that
but why don't we
influence,
have more power in the
we have that influence on. I think we got that influence on who the fuck you want to vote for. Like rappers, like I'm voting for this and this is. I think that shit matters, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think people really do pay attention to that. If people are really paying attention to, you know what I'm saying, what these candidates are talking about and, you know, what they're trying to bring to the table. And they're presenting it to some people that are, like, for the culture. I ain't saying, like, oh, go get the Migos, Hillary Clinton, and have them be your fucking running mates with you type shit. But, you know, people that kind of have a bit of knowledge about the political field, shit like that. Yeah, that's doing something. That's influence. That's gathering our attention, which is gathering, you know, someone else's attention. Like, oh, okay, maybe I'm gonna vote for this person or that person now. But man, just being black ain't it. But finish on who else is coming.
I liked everything that you said, and I think the most important message, as I tell you guys, the other two women who have announced their presidency or announced that they're going to be running for the 2020 presidential candidate, is definitely be aware. It is too early. I'm not going to say that I'm going to vote for Kamala off rip. I'm just going to say that I think it's dope that she's running. I think it's sick that she's a woman of color or a woman that's biracial. I love the fact that she was an attorney general for 8 years and she was the district attorney prior to that. So I'm all for that. But I do agree that everyone needs to do the research.
Yeah.
So our other woman who've announced, her name is Kirsten Gillibrand. She is a Democrat from NY.
Okay.
And if her name sounds familiar, it's because Trump was talking shit about her being on her period.
Wow.
And then our fourth
Fucking
woman,
disgusting, man.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
And then
I
our
thought I
fourth
was an
woman,
asshole.
you are an asshole too.
Oh,
But
no,
our
there's some
fourth
big
woman,
assholes out here, man.
her name is Amy Klobuchar. I believe that's
Klobuchar, not familiar.
how you pronounce her name. She's a Democrat. She's from Minnesota. And I don't really know shit about Minnesota except
Right,
it's
that's
cold
just one of the
as
states that we
fuck.
just
Cold in
don't know.
Minnesota.
Hey,
Cold in Minnesota.
shout out
Minnesota.
to Lil Yachty.
Yeah, real
He's
shit.
from Minnesota?
He's the one who
Lil
came out with
Yachty,
that
come
song.
bring your ass on the show, nigga. Hopefully you
We
can.
need
Yachty.
to see you. We need to see you. So those are like our main
Okay.
events. Like that's a little, something that I just want to like tell the culture that there's 4 women who have announced. There's other people who are announcing too. So be on the lookout.
Yeah, audience, tell us what y'all thinking about the 2020 political landscape,
involved
man.
with us.
You know Trump's gonna run again. As
We need to take his ass away from
Angie
this shit.
said, there's 4 women that's running for president. I
And
think
there's gonna be a
that's the most
whole
ever.
list.
Ain't Hillary Clinton running again?
I hope not. I don't think so.
I don't think she got the juice like that.
Nuh-uh.
Like I said, I
I think the
seen.
Clintons will have a look.
I sent you the video of our boy going off from Colorado.
Oh yeah, I did see that video.
He's also considering a presidential bid. Speaking of that, I can't think of it. He's our Democratic senator from the state, though. I can't think of his name
either.
Not Mike Kaufman.
No, he's out. He was a Republican.
Just go back to the messages.
We'll have to get that information
We're gonna
for
pull
you
that
guys,
up for
but
y'all.
definitely be involved in like what's happening in Colorado because we are so progressive in everything that we're doing in the state, from like the infrastructure to legalization of marijuana to like keeping our ties to like hemp oil and everything. You guys definitely gotta stay involved.
And aren't there like primaries are we voting this November for
we shouldn't be voting for anyone because we just did.
Anyone?
That was in
Yeah,
the
that's
election.
gonna be 2020
Okay.
November.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2 years from
All
now.
right, so we getting ready for that presidential run.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna keep out updated about that.
We're gonna change the U.S.
A couple different things that's been popping in Colorado. Let's talk about it because we all about the people.
Right.
The Jacquees and YG concert was just here.
Okay.
All the bitches were at the Jacquees concert.
I seen y'all snaps. Tell me what y'all thought about the show, man. It looked like Jacquees, old Chris Brown ass. Nigga. I seen him doing like.
He had background dancers and everything.
It's crazy. I mean, do you guys really think is he the real king of R&B of this generation now?
Bruh.
Is he? We need y'all to like tell us.
He ain't even in consideration. We don't need y'all to tell us.
Look,
Keep
here's
them
my
comments
thing.
to yourself.
There are kids. Because we're in our late 20s now.
There are kids.
There are kids that are in high school that may consider the same. They might consider that.
Jacquees was a nigga who started off by taking
Copying
niggas'
everyone's
bitches.
music.
No. If you listen to his lyrics, he used to talk about taking niggas' bitches. And now he's all in love.
That's a mental disorder. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. Like, we grew up with the R. Kelly, the Chris Brown. You know what I mean?
The Trey Songz.
Yeah, the Trey Songz.
The Jodeci. That was like 98.
That
Yeah.
nigga ain't got the juice like that, bruh. He ain't even
The Keith
dropping
Sweat.
like that, to be honest.
Keith Sweat. Yeah.
I just feel like you need a little, man. Look,
Who's your definition of the king of R&B then?
man, I gotta give it to my nigga C Beezy.
CB. Oh yeah, hands down. I would get that to him too. I agree.
And then I'm talking about this generation.
Yeah, like
When I
it's
say
just
this generation, from at least 2000 till 2015.
He started like 2005.
I gotta
believe.
give Chris Brown and Trey Songz for consistency.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? It's a couple other people too.
I mean, I ain't gonna take.
You ain't
nothing
gonna say
away.
Chris Brown ain't R&B?
I ain't gonna take nothing away from Chris Brown, but he's more pop now.
Now.
Well, he has like a
So
mixture
if
of
we
all.
say R&B,
But he just dropped a 45 track album with nothing but
listening to that shit.
Well, nothing but
I
R&B
did.
on
I
it.
liked it.
I listened to it too, and it got about 20 slappers on it.
Out of the 45, I'm definitely bumping. Like, look, if I'm on a road trip, that is easily a good album to listen to on a road trip. I mean, you know,
niggas ain't fucking with Chris Brown's discography, his work for one.
Mm-hmm. But we're taking it. What the argument is? Who is the king of R&B?
And this is what I'm finna explain to you why he
let me hear
he
it.
has that title. Mm-hmm. Who's a better? I know I hate to use numbers because numbers is
it's skewed,
inflated and skewed, and you can twist them how you want. But the niggas definitely killing niggas in numbers. We know that.
And I mean, look, he's now kind of this day and age is Michael Jackson.
Man,
I mean, in the R&B,
who's a better dancer in R&B than this nigga? Nobody.
Usher's
ain't
too
nobody.
old.
I mean,
Usher was more like
part of the late 90s.
Man, maybe Usher's era probably ended right at Confessions. I would say
we're finna be in 2020 now, though. You know what I'm saying? So Usher and them time came and went. We now in Usher's extension.
R&B don't even exist anymore.
It don't. It's like
and the shit that like like the things that dudes used to say was like passionate shit. Now these niggas saying the same shit.
Nah,
niggas
man.
Niggas they was macking
I feel like it felt more like passionate. Like, you know what I mean? Like they ain't playing no new wave shit at weddings nowadays.
You know what? We're going to go on to the next topic because I want us to have an entire discussion talking about old school
but
R&B and
we'll
shit.
finish with this. Jacquees ain't no king of R&B, and I heard some good reviews from his show. He's performing.
Right, there was a fight at that show too.
And entertaining, so good on him. But nah, nigga, you still ain't the motherfucking king of R&B, bruh.
All right, YG concert because I heard a lot of good things about Mozzy.
You would think there'd be a fight at that concert instead of Jacquees.
Did y'all hear anything?
I heard. Look, we gotta stop going with word of mouth, nigga. We gonna pop up on this next concert. Y'all gonna catch the Catching Up podcast there, real shit.
And Mark alone.
I heard YG was short as fuck.
60 seconds.
Late as fuck. It was 16 and up, and it wasn't an enjoyable experience.
All the young bloods was coming out to the concert.
Oh yeah, everybody was all
I don't even
ready
think
out.
it was about the gang banging. I just think
sales.
Nah, niggas just don't.
What about Mozzy put on quite a show, didn't he?
Niggas. I think that's what it is, but I don't know. And then the nigga late, and then the nigga only performed for 10 minutes. You like, damn, nigga, bye.
Like, what I pay all this for?
Real shit.
Well, that was.
But what about Mozzy though?
I heard Mozzy was lit. You know, everybody do. Hey, Mozzy big here in Denver, man.
Yeah, I got both his albums.
Mozzy got the juice out here.
What's that? Gangland Landlord.
And I heard he had a great performance. I seen on the Snapchat nigga was talking about looking for a realtor in Denver. So I don't know which one of you Denver bitches did.
Hey, y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that?
Gave Mozzy some pussy or something. Now Mozzy like, shit, a nigga gotta get out here.
Oh man.
Nah, I fuck with y'all, but I heard good things about the Mozzy show. So
shout out to Mozzy and YG.
Yeah,
and
real
Jacquees.
shit. Shout out to Mozzy.
All right. Another hot take, something that's kind of been like popping on social media is, I don't know the nigga, but he posted this video talking about females and cash apps.
Cash apps.
Yeah. So what's the deal with, I don't really see too many men do this, but why do you think bitches is posting their cash apps as a way to contact? Do you think that kind of like help get rid of like all the corny ass niggas? Or
look, here's how I see it.
They
got a cash app. It's just another form of a way of a come up. You know what I mean? A lot of women I've seen that are very attractive, the Instagram models and all that, like they post their cash app because they know they obviously attract a lot of guys, so there can possibly be a lot of money. You know, so that's how they putting it. But I'm looking at it like why don't you do something like you? I'm pretty sure you got some endorsements, Fashion Nova paying you, or you know, or get a job. Like what the hell you?
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Can I interject?
Oh,
now?
go ahead. Yeah.
That's fine and all if you a legit business.
Yeah.
And you legit, you know what I'm saying, doing some videos type shit or getting some or selling feet pics all this other weird shit that goes on in the road.
Selling feet pics.
I'm saying there's a few dudes that take pictures of feet.
Niggas will buy anything.
That want those pictures.
You know what I'm saying?
So why not pay to talk to me?
Hold on. This is the disconnect, I think. It's when these regular broke ass bitches
request that cash app.
Get to talking about, don't hop in my DM unless it's a cash app.
Ladies, y'all doing that? Y'all better. Y'all might as well buy all y'all's kittens because ain't no way you buying no man.
She ain't got no sponsorships as it is, but bitch, you telling a nigga that that's the disconnect.
What if she's not regular to like other people?
Bruh.
It don't matter. I feel like anybody that has
that's trill.
Look, that's the same thing as me walking outside with a cup in my hand like, hey, can you spare some change? Same thing.
Real shit.
You know, it's the same thing. What? That's how I'm look. Just they doing it virtually, and the fact that they Instagram look all model popping and oily skin, it's easy to perceive that. Bro, oh man,
I done seen some chicks that ain't even got none of that popping. I didn't see some shit where motherfuckers is just like,
y'all hear that, ladies? Y'all gonna have to stop with that
just
stuff.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me grab a little swig of this.
My Cash App name is this. Like,
look. Ain't nobody, any normal dude ain't gonna help y'all.
Mark.
People that think like me
and you know the same girl.
Oh yeah.
That didn't put her Cash App up, bruh.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names, but
we don't got.
I'm gonna give you a hint, bruh. Nah, it's too close of a hint.
Oh, it's okay. Y'all stay tuned for the hint.
I ain't gonna blame you, bro. I'm gonna tell Mark after, but. Look,
I want to know after. Tell me.
You motherfuckers.
Oh, we're gonna tell everybody. They gonna stay
You regulars. If you ain't stripping,
right?
If you ain't like,
you might as well be stripping.
If you ain't doing this shit as a full time hustle,
or Snapchat Premium,
and you just a regular ass chick talking about send me some money, motherfucker, you might as well go to the side
corner
of the highway.
Exactly.
Get you a sign in the cup with your fucking cash.
And that's the thing because
that's how you look.
We got to look at it like this. Social media is such a platform where you can make it look like you one thing, but you actually something else.
Bruh,
you know, so somebody putting their Cash App out is just a man that find her attractive might feel like absurd. That's a way of them shooting their shot, and maybe. Just maybe they can respond to them, but that's just a mindset of dudes that's desperate.
Fuck that. I ain't never.
That's what I'm saying.
No shot
but that's for you though. Other men might
but
think
that's
different.
Real shit. That's
you know
real
what I'm
shit.
saying?
It's for them gullible niggas.
Yeah,
that's
you know,
hey,
y'all fellas, stop sending these women you know what you need to send them? Send them a job application.
That's who fucking
when a woman sends you her Cash App, send them a job application.
I'm just gonna tell you, if you come at me like send me a picture, I'm gonna tell your ass to Cash at me because that's the most annoying, thirsty ass shit, nigga. You know what the fuck I look like.
Hold on, did you give him your number?
No.
But what if it's a guy you actually like though?
So who's asking me to sing? If is niggas on Instagram saying send me your picture, you gotta hit the nigga with the nigga. All my pictures is on Instagram.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Like,
but look, Ange, what if you're actually interested in this guy and he just hits you up? You're not gonna just tell him here's my Cash App, right? You wouldn't do that.
You know what? We're going to talk about that because situations differ. We're going to talk about that. But the other thing I really want to talk about before we get into like our main topic is also I'm 28.
Right.
A mass majority of the people that I follow on social media, I would think that you're like 25 to 32.
That range.
I'm going to need you niggas. Mm-hmm. And you bitches that are in your 30s to stop talking about I'm single. If we ain't building nothing, then don't holla at me.
Oh, Lord.
And the niggas ain't shit, bruh. I'm over it, dude. And it's because I'm 28 and I've been seeing it for years. And bitch, if you're in your motherfucking 30s talking about niggas ain't shit, you sound real fucking bitter. And you niggas who are talking about let's build something that's in your 30s, nigga, let's build trust. Hey. Can we build trust?
That's true.
Look,
here's
that's why I don't want no goddamn relationship, bro. I can't build shit with nobody doing nothing. I'm going to build my own motherfucking house. And when you build yours, we can just combine them.
Here's how I see. Like, you know, like at that point, if you're 30 years old and you've been dating from 15 to now, and you're still saying niggas ain't shit or bitches ain't shit or or you still feel like you're working
Hurt.
on something and towards something,
Still
you hurt.
carrying that hurt.
Maybe the problem is you.
Real
Maybe
shit.
you need to take a look in that mirror and say, you know what? Damn, what am I doing wrong? A lot of people, it's hard for them to admit that because we all got that pride. You know what I mean? Like, I could look and tell myself something like, you know what?
Man,
That's
you
something.
ain't lying with that one, bro.
You know, like, it's just real shit, though.
That's
Like,
real
I could
shit,
look
though.
at myself and say, wow, I should stop doing that. You know, like, how many times have somebody, do y'all know somebody that do that? Like, let me look at myself in the mirror and say,
Nigga,
damn, that's something.
self-reflection is necessary
You know,
for
like,
growth, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It
And so
is.
people need to take a look in the mirror because maybe, just maybe, it may be you.
Can I interject?
Go ahead.
Okay. And so to follow with what Angie's saying, it's like, at what point do you stop choosing the same type of
person?
person? At what
Yeah.
point do you,
Everybody got a type.
like,
What point do you hold yourself accountable? And
Real
that's really
shit.
what I'm trying to
Real
get
shit.
at. Like, I'm single. I'm happily single.
yes, fellas,
And
holla, she's single.
It's
Shoot
just,
your shot.
And I'm single not
That was an
because
ugly ass
niggas
shot.
ain't shit. I'm single because I'm focused on other
There we
areas
go.
of my life. And it's cool.
That's
I mean,
true.
there's some ain't shit people out there, and I'm sure there is motherfuckers that would be up to par, but I ain't even worried about that.
Yeah.
So what I want to say is, because that's me, I'm assuming that the bitches who are still saying niggas ain't shit, y'all are bitter, y'all are truly sad, and maybe if you quit
And
saying
choosing the
niggas ain't
wrong
shit,
niggas.
maybe you'll find the right person.
I think too, man. I think a big thing, especially now, I ain't even gonna say nowadays, I'm gonna just say in a general sense, a lot of times we continuously search for what we're looking for in a relationship, and rather than get ourselves together and, like you said, figure out what the problem is,
With yourself.
we continually go, okay, I'm gonna go fuck with the next person. I'm gonna go fuck with
Like
the next
it's going to
person.
solve everything.
Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. So
You still going to carry that
back
same
into what
baggage.
you're saying, like, at what point? So I guess our question, well, my question for the audience is like, at what point do we say like, this shit is unacceptable? At what point do we say this shit is unacceptable and the nigga need to boss up, chick need to boss up? Because
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody at some point in life, nigga, I had my boss up moment to where I was like, shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Mark know my moment. You
Oh,
know what
yeah.
I'm
I know
saying?
a lot of the moments.
But
yeah.
it's like, at what point do you, one, hold yourself accountable, two, stop choosing what you keep getting, like, man, this need to be another conversation. It's kind of off topic, but the infatuation with wanting to be with hood niggas and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Hood niggas is damaged. Hood
Yeah.
niggas got problems.
All hood niggas, do not talk to me, please.
Hood niggas got.
It's like
all
as
kind
you
of
grow
shit going on
older,
with 'em.
that's something that you don't need in your
That
life.
shit is
And
ugly.
I
know what I'm
constantly hear chicks talking about, oh, he ain't shit. Like, but you constantly,
You attract
you
yourself
want
to
a
them.
thug though, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you want, baby? Because you gonna keep getting what you want.
Maybe that's why I'm single. I had a date with a dude, and we knew each other, and we chatted through social media, and he brought it to my attention. He's like, I thought you were aggressive. He's like, you look like you like them thug dudes. I'm like, no. I just have a dominant personality. Thug nigga? No. Please
Yeah.
stay the
That
fuck
thug
away.
nigga, I don't know, is do you got good credit? Is he gonna buy you a house?
No,
I mean,
I don't
not
want
buy you
none
a
of that
house, but buy a
shit.
house with you. You know what I'm saying?
No, buy
Like,
me a house.
Hey, another thing I also want to say on that,
Not all hood niggas is bad, but
yeah, not all.
yeah,
hood
there's
niggas
some
is bad.
smart hood niggas.
But I will say that choosing who the fuck and what the fuck, and
Yeah.
having open communication too,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna stop the niggas ain't shit means like, bruh, y'all
The
niggas
expectation.
y'all know niggas ain't shit, bruh. We know we ain't shit.
Not
y'all
all of
know
us
we
though.
ain't shit.
Not all of us.
Not all of us ain't shit. I know I ain't shit sometimes. Nigga, I gotta
It's
live
in your
with that,
nature.
though,
It's just
though.
only in your blood.
I ain't gonna say it's in my blood. One day when I put a ring on somebody's finger, I'ma not be that not shit. I mean,
Ain't shit.
what the fuck? I'ma not gonna be ain't shit is what I'm trying to say. But until then, I ain't trying to say that ain't gonna be not shit. But nigga, I am just saying, choose wisely, motherfucker.
Choose-
If a
and-
motherfucker is showing you apparent shit that apparent signs that you've already seen in past relationships, like, my nigga, you know what you going for. You know what you going. You know what you doing. Period.
Exactly.
So we
that
gonna
chick in the
stop
club every
on
weekend.
30 plus. This is for my 30 plus. 28, 29 crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Get some growth in your life, some spiritual, some mental.
You take a look at like how consistently somebody is with something in their lives, how long they had their job,
and that's
they
real
take
shit.
care of their
Look for
kids.
different signs.
Yeah, like do they have
And just for the record, just because a nigga takes care of his kids does not mean he's not trash.
Yes, because I take care of my kids. And I'm trash.
Speaking of trash shits,
Psych.
Valentine's Day is next Thursday.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a day for the lovers. Or maybe not. What are y'all doing for Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day, I made reservations with my girlfriend.
Oh, where? Can you tell us?
This
or-
so
That's top
lovey-dovey ass. This nigga finna go to
What
a
else you gonna
motherfucking
do?
5-star hotel.
What's
I know
wrong
Mark.
with it?
Ain't
What's
nothing
wrong
wrong
with
with it. I know Mark, though. I know Mark.
You know, you gotta show a little compassion for somebody.
Mark gonna put him on a suit and a tie. He gonna go open the door.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna definitely do that.
Mark, where you going, man? You gonna have to give us
Look, man, that's
top secret?
that's top secret.
Okay.
Cause she may be watching, so
little reservation somewhere.
Yeah, little reservation
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Not a motherfucker. You know what?
Why not?
Because I don't. I mean, look, I don't participate in Valentine's Day.
You never participated, or you're just deciding this year not participating?
I didn't say never participated, but I'm not a frequent participator because fuck that shit.
you feel like it's a man-made holiday and it's
It
just
is.
here to break off
Sometimes
pockets.
I do. I don't mind getting nice things though.
Do you have a
But-
crush out there, or maybe a woman that you kind of have an interest? Maybe you do some sweet. You don't have to do that
Ooh,
extravagant.
put you on the spot.
But
Man,
maybe cash out her $15.
I'll probably give my son's mom some flowers, man.
Oh, that's sweet. You
there
should
you
do
go.
that.
Shouts to her for being a great person and a great mom. That's
There
what
we
I'ma
go.
do.
You should do that.
But other
Black
than that,
families.
nigga, I ain't gonna go too deep into it. I ain't going on no date. I ain't finna spend my money on nobody, baby. And that's real shit. What you? I know you got some plans, girl.
Uh-oh.
You
Wait,
over
there's
there
somebody in
like,
your DMs. There's somebody up in there. Oh, man. About like 6 of them in there right now.
True story. I had someone from my past hit me up and they asked me to be their Valentine's, and I thought they were joking. But then they kind of said some shit to me that was a little bit out of pocket, and I kind of checked it, and it wasn't even like that. But he didn't like my response, and
Ooh.
ever since
Yeah,
then,
you
we haven't
aggressive.
said
I can
anything.
tell. Yeah,
So
I know
you had a Valentine's and you
Well, I don't
fucked it
know.
up.
So actually,
Why don't you wanna
if
give him
you're
a chance?
listening, no, I'm testing him.
Okay.
When he asked me to be his Valentine, I intentionally said yes just to see what he was gonna do. I figured he was gonna say some out of pocket shit to see my reaction.
Oh,
I
shit.
told the nigga no. So we're gonna see if he a man of his word. We're gonna see if he's gonna be out his purse, and we're gonna see if he decides to hit me up on Valentine's Day.
She
If he
said,
don't, that's okay.
purse.
Like I said, it's a test. So
Okay, you getting tested, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So you
Fellas,
got plans.
they
kinda.
be testing us.
kind of, sort of. And if not, I'll probably just like, I don't know, do something with my sons, or, oh no, I won't have them. They'll be with their dad. I don't know.
Nothing to do.
I
Okay.
don't know. I'll do something. Shit.
fair.
Go to a movie. If I have any crushes out there, you know, something platonic.
She gonna slide in y'all's DMs. Stay
I'm
tuned.
not sliding in anything.
For the dude. For the lover. For the crush.
Speaking, so the reason why I wanted to talk about Valentine's Day is because Valentine's Day is next Thursday. And I think Valentine's Day has,
Oh.
I think it has the
Yeah.
stigma of a day.
Hold
being-
on.
The
Next
pressure is
Thursday.
on.
So go ahead and
The
order
pressure's
your
on.
flowers.
Thursday. Huh?
Thursday. No, I'm just messing with you.
All right, Big Draco.
I can't with them. Though.
I put Valentine's Day on.
So this conversation is gonna go a little bit different because I kind of forgot that you had a girlfriend. What keeps you committed? How long have you been with your girl? Tell us.
Oh shit.
I've known her for a very long time.
Okay.
Okay.
This is like a friend, but also my girlfriend. You know, it's like a good mix. You know what I mean? We are in a relationship. So I've been with her for about 3 months now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like fresh love. It's like honeymoon stage.
Honeymoon stage.
Hold on, wait. Is it fresh love or is it love that you loved before and
Second option.
are you resuming the love?
I'm resuming the love.
You know what this brings me to?
Mm-hmm.
If you love something, let
Here
it
you go,
go.
that Marcus Houston.
And if you don't, when you come back for
Oh
the show.
man. Oh shoot. Yeah.
So I just feel like shit. It's the second one, huh?
The second what?
So it was a teenage love. And
Teenage love, and then
y'all
now
back
we
at it,
adults
huh?
and we back at it.
That's
They
true.
say, yeah.
How long did you have to work till you got with her?
I've known her for about 10 years, and I don't know, like you were young and dumb and going through some things, and things just didn't work out the way we were. And as we grew older, we were friends for a while, and we decided to take it up a notch. Here we are.
So were you persistent with her?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? When's the last time you've been in a relationship, Loon? Or what? Why are you not in a relationship? Actually, I don't want to know when's the last time we're in a relationship. I want to know why you're not in one. Because earlier you mentioned you don't want to be committed to shit.
Oh shit.
Why not?
The
What's
pressure
wrong?
is on.
Man, ain't even no
Yeah.
pressure. Honestly, it's with me. I just know myself, man, more than anything, and I just know for me to be able to fully commit myself to a woman and want to give myself to a woman type shit, it has to be when I'm all the way together, when I'm all the way right. Because I feel like with me, it's I don't know, how do I call it?
Is it
needs to
because
be
you don't
50-50.
want to commit? Are you scared of commitment? Or is it just you just chose not to because you understand what committing means?
I think it's that part. And I think that's the scary part. I know what commitment means, and I'm not necessarily. I know I'm not necessarily there yet.
Yeah.
I don't think age plays a factor to that, though. I think it's more about, like I said, for me, it's more about like where I'm at in life. Like shit, what I look like chasing a chick or trying to be in love and do all this shit, and nigga, I'm broke or I'm struggling. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing in life. Like. Yeah, it'd be great to have a person there pushing, being there, but to try to force that shit and just want that shit just because you fucking lonely, fuck that shit.
Yeah, people are into them for the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
That's my take.
That's how I feel.
Do you think so? Do you think that's the reason why there's more single people now, or why there's less marriages now versus like marriages back in the day? Because everyone's so busy in their own life, they don't want to commit to other things. Or is that also the reason why cheating happens? Because people don't really want to commit to whatever they got going on.
I think a lot of that has to do with the things that we see on a day-to-day, like social media. Social media shows like an expectation or a bar to set for a lot of people on what they want, Yeah. Instead of looking at that expectation, we should just learn to accept people for who they are, because nobody's going to ever reach that bar. So we just keep looking for the next best thing, and it just makes people feel stuck like, oh man, like this is better than that. They're just going to keep going, So
in other words, people got too many options.
Way too many.
I want to say this though. I want to say this. What I think is that a lot of times we try to put on this facade for social media to try to give people a sense of this is what I love. This is what I want my love to be based off of someone
that
else's
picture, the
relationship.
big goals, and all that
goals
shit.
and all that other kind of shit. I think a lot of times trying to mimic or imitate that, like you don't know the backstory. You don't know what the fuck they've been through. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it's took for them to develop that trash.
Point.
Yeah, to get to that point. Like, that shit don't come overnight. People see
the pictures.
People see Beyonce and Jay, or people see Michelle and Barack, and I want that kind of love. Like, okay,
but
are you ready for the ride for that kind of love?
Yeah.
Because for me to give that kind of love to a woman, I need this woman to be, I ain't going to say all about me, but I need her to be invested.
We need to build on trust.
Yes, we need to be equally invested. I feel like, and that's
Equally
the
invested,
disconnect.
that's what it is.
A lot of times in relationships, people aren't equally invested. It's hard to be equally invested when you're working on yourself, when you're trying to figure out how the fuck you gonna pay your own bills or how you gonna do this and do that. So
me as a woman, let's say I happen to approach you and you aren't giving me the signs, or let's say you're not interested, and it's not that you aren't interested, it's that you're working on other things. I shouldn't be taking that personal.
Why would you?
Right.
Why would you take that personal?
I think a lot of people
I feel like it's a lot of times it's misconstrued because we view it as rejection rather than
patience.
I ain't even gonna say patience. I'm gonna say I can't think of a good word to describe like not wanting something at the moment. I know you said patience, but I'm not even gonna necessarily say patience. But patience is a good word. But just you're waiting on yourself. I feel like some people are waiting on themselves, and we get so caught up in what we want. And
the expectation. And that's the thing. That's where those kind of people like that post these like, I need a woman to be this and this and that, or vice versa. A woman's like, I want a nigga to be this and that.
Need a woman for anything.
Exactly. And what it is just like, that's being selfish, self-absorbed. The people like, I want this person to be just like this just for me.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about the other person.
Or really it's forced.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. So when you put a title on somebody or something, we have these expectations. We're forcing things to be a certain type of way. Yeah.
That's what titles do.
If we just let things flow naturally, everything's just gonna work out. Just like how it's supposed to be playing. That's it.
That's what I do. And I wanna I think I seen this on Will Smith's Instagram where he was talking about, him and Jada and their relationship and how his divorce went with his last wife and all that type of shit. And basically what he was saying is that a lot of times in relationships, we, like Mark was just saying, we have these expectations of people that aren't realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Not natural.
I ain't even gonna say natural, that aren't real, because we think in our head I think society dictates so much like, okay, this is a woman's job, this is what she's supposed to do, this is how she's supposed to love you, this is how she's supposed to show she loves you. Yeah. I feel like we need to move more away from that. And I think this is what he was trying to say. Like, you have to let a person be who they are. Yeah. And you have to let them love you naturally. Other than that, you're not ever gonna get that real raw love that you want from somebody unless you allow them to be who they are and you to be who they are, and y'all equally meet and say, let's combine our love for ourselves and each other, and let's love each other because ourselves is together.
That's right.
I used to talk to this dude, and I found a point in time where I wanted to change him, and that's how I knew I had to get out of that relationship. Yeah. Because even though I loved him for who he was, but I wanted other things to change about him. And once I realized, like, it ain't gonna go that way because he isn't naturally going to change. He is not the person that you want him to be.
Like, and at what point in life was this? And I feel like a lot of relationships go like exactly how you're talking. You're wanting somebody. This is what we talk about when we say you see the potential. You see the potential in someone. But
seeing the potential is good, but
everybody
you can't
doesn't
want it more
reach
than
that.
The person.
Yeah, if they don't want for that potential, it
don't mean
regardless shit. Of what you do, what you want. If they don't want it for themselves, it's never gonna happen. And that's what men and women don't understand about each other. I can't force you to trust me. Yeah, I have to allow you to trust me naturally. I can't force you. You can't force me to trust you. You can only do things and act and be a certain way to make me feel like, oh, okay, she's earned or gained my trust.
So how do we get there? Because I feel like in our generation, we're living in a world where everyone is such on defense that we're actually damaging each other.
I think
so. It
Defense
goes
become an
from
offense.
Mark said earlier, he don't want the girl who's in the club every night. But if I'm single, why can't I be in the club every night? I'm single.
Because look, here's I'm gonna answer that question.
Go ahead, Mark.
I look at it like the same way that you act when you're by yourself, single, is the same way you would need to be in a relationship.
But what if my morals are different? What if my values are different?
So that's where I'm gonna get to.
Okay.
Because if you just jump in a relationship and just don't want to be in the club anymore just because you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship for the wrong reasons, in my belief. Because you just have to be who you are. You can't force yourself to change. For me, I wouldn't want to be with a woman that's always in the club every weekend or every day. It's like, that means when I'm with you, if that's naturally who you are, how can I ever call you a mother of my child? How can I ever depend on you?
That's unfair.
Because for me, I'm looking at it like,
I'm going to interject next when Mark's is done.
yeah, it's just like if partying is such a priority for you to be out, you said every day or every weekend?
I mean, I'm not in the club every weekend, and I damn sure in the club every day.
But I mean,
but
like,
I'm
just
saying,
in general,
like, if
for
a woman
anyone.
is single, I wouldn't say every day,
And
but I
she's
would say,
out
let's say she's like living the
frequently.
city party life. Yeah,
Party
I'm
life.
like, she decides
she's not
to
ready
go
for a
out.
relationship. She's not ready.
I'm
for
gonna
that,
hop
though.
in. I'm gonna hop in on what I think.
Yeah.
If I had a girl like that,
So she is your girl, or this is a girl that you're talking to.
nah,
This
man.
is the early stages. I'm talking about the
early
early
stages.
stages. If
I look
I'm
at
in
it
the
like
club-
this: like, what else are you doing with your time?
Exactly.
Not even about. It ain't even about you being in the club. But I do know this though. Either you in the club, for, a job,
Yeah, like
have
if
a
she's
good
doing
time.
something.
or why are you in the club? Shit.
Yeah, like, are you a bottle service girl? Are you a bartender?
So for me, it'd be like, damn, girl, what else is you doing with your time? You talking about you want this, you want that.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what
how
I'm
we
saying?
gonna build on that if you just in the club?
spending your
every
time in the
weekend?
club. It ain't
Yeah.
even about it being in the club.
So-
It's just that there's other things you could be
doing.
other.
Okay, so I'm not in the club every weekend.
Not you.
I know,
We
but
just
I'm
talking.
saying because I'm in the defense for the women, and I do think there's some females out there that are a little bit too sloppy. But a woman who is single, if I'm just meeting you, and for you to tell me that you think, let's say we've been talking for like 2-3 weeks, nothing too heavy, but for you, maybe I happen to ask you a question like, what are we gonna do? What are we moving forward? And you don't really give me an answer. And then one day you tell me, well, I can't take you serious because you go to the club every weekend, but you didn't express to me that you wanted to move into the next phase. You didn't even you didn't even give me the chance to see how I project myself, because maybe my morals and my values are different. Maybe when I am in a relationship, I am committed to just that one person, but once all ties are broken, I'm going to do me. So to have that expectation, what y'all two just said, the problem is expectations. For y'all to have an expectation of me as a single woman and say that you can't take me serious because of the choices I decide to make when I'm single versus when I'm in a relationship, I think that's outrageous. That's baffling. Same argument to say, well, you were in the club every
That's
weekend.
baffling.
How are you going to be the mother to my child? Well, I didn't have no kids back then. I don't got to worry about no fucking kids. But now
Well,
that I do,
that
my
was kinda deep.
circumstances change.
That's different though. That's different. I would look at it even. I feel like even when somebody with kids being in the club, shit, a nigga got kids. I damn sure can't be in the club every weekend, nigga. I don't know how they would do it.
That's what I'm
but
saying. Like,
my point to be is like, what else are you doing with your time? What are you getting out of the club?
Because
ain't nothing wrong with going to the club.
Yeah, like I don't
Where are
mind.
you going for? What you doing? If you celebrating, ain't nothing wrong with celebrating. If you going there to get your money, go ahead and get your money.
Until you are my nigga, for you to have any assumptions or any preconceived notions as to what I'm doing, I think that's fucked up. I think it's wrong.
So if I was a nigga in the club every weekend and me and you, same scenario, but I'm a nigga, what's your thoughts?
Well, again, if I don't express anything to you, then I really can't be mad at you.
So really, it goes down to
Communication.
Communication, and
What y'all
I think
communicate?
like that's where like a bond and a title, those separate each other. Because when you bonding with somebody, like there's really no point of them always excessively having to be out into the club. Like you got to ask yourself, like, what is this person looking for in there? You know, like just like LaDon said earlier, what are you doing with your time? Like there's 7 days out of the week. The turn up time is sometimes Wednesday, Women Crush Wednesday. Ladies night Thursday, Friday night, everybody off, you get paid. Saturday night, everybody want to turn up. Sunday chill time. So think about it. Hold on, let me finish.
Yep.
4 days out of a 7-day week.
You in the motherfucking club.
For me, I'm looking at it like this is a priority for you.
I ain't trying to judge you.
You know, like the relationship would not be a priority for you because you're prioritizing the club. What are you looking for in the club? A person that's in the gym 4 times a week is going to be in shape. What the person in the club for 4 days a week going to be looking like or doing? Really? Where they're going to grow?
Getting turned up. And you getting turned up 4 days out the week.
What is that person going to teach my child? What is that person going to teach me? Or can I even teach that person? Are they going to be able to listen to me? The alcohol they consuming every single 4 days out of a 7-day week. How can I communicate with somebody like that? They're not gonna be able to listen. They're not gonna be able to.
And you know what? I used to be a club nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be a nigga, but I didn't have no kids for one. I was single as fuck for 2. I had a job 3. But regardless, even I could say honestly, I wasn't putting my best foot forward with what I was doing with my time by being in there. I can admit that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what club niggas do. Club niggas just go to the club, get turned up, go to find bitches. I'm pretty sure it's the same for women. You know what I'm saying? Get turned up, go to the club, nigga, do it again tomorrow. And it's just fun. It's just having fun. But at what point are we talking about, you know, something more than fun? Maybe not 2 to 3 weeks into us discussing what we're doing. But if I do notice 2 to 3 weeks into us talking that, you at the club 4 days a week, and maybe I'm asking like, yo, let's kick it. Let's maybe even if it's not even just sitting in the house kicking it, but let's go do something kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going out with my friends. All right, cool, but I ain't finna, I ain't gonna waste my time.
If I can have all of you guys comment and tell us what y'all think, because clearly we were kind of on different pages. I was playing devil's advocate for the woman. I think what Loon said was kind of bogus. But I get it, though. I understand. But she agrees with Mark. I mean, I get it. And I definitely get it. So definitely comment. Tell us what y'all think. Like, is it acceptable? Are morals different? Like, can you judge a person on what they did when they were single? Like, peeping with us. In a couple weeks, we're going to have part 2 to this because we didn't get to talk about everything. I want to talk about thirsty niggas and thirsty bitches. Woo! And a couple other things when it comes to commitment. But this was great, y'all. Check us out. See y'all later. Thanks.
Peace. Catching up, baby.
Catching up.